Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West and to our ongoing playthrough on Ultra Hard difficulty, where we just fought up the Bristlebacks.
Javad said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
We are currently trying to investigate where the Bristlebacks actually came from.
Rainshine. All in luck.
Missing something here? I need to get later on in order to clear out this cave.
Ready for anything, huh? Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. Another dead bristleback? Panel of mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt.
Why am I getting the compass?
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Stand up.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override that. Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. Dropped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Alright, well, we got through it again. Thankfully, the Bristlebacks aren't really that challenging. Even on ultra hard.
There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Olvend. this mine was supposed to be shut down. Someone must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. So Olvend was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where? Take this to a dyer later.
My research regarding the crystals has been more successful than anticipated. I have made significant progress in the quest to learn what greenshine is, and thus where it can be found. Through the process of elimination, I can now state that greenshine is not formed within rock, but on its surface. The quarry and nearby mine have given me ample evidence to support this conclusion. The notion that greenshine is formed through the application of intense pressure or temperature can therefore be discarded. Additionally, I've gathered sufficient proof to denounce the religious idiocy that greenshine is a gift of the sun, and somehow springs into existence via green twilight flares. Rather, entire clusters of greenshine can be found in locales the sun cannot reach, such as underground caverns. It is therefore safe to assume that sunlight is no factor in its formation. There does appear to be a correlation between greenshine deposits and machine presence, however. The hypothesis that the crystal is formed as a side effect of canister leakage seems ever more alluring. The local Oseram stoneworkers seem to agree. They believe greenshine to be a hardened state of blaze, a substance that I must admit has similar visual properties. Next step, devise an experiment whereby I attempt to transform blaze into greenshine through artificial means. Note to self, Acquire fireproof armor before testing begins. Well, I wonder if this testing was successful or not. mean, look at how glitched it is up there. Whatever. Is it ever, like, gonna I think it's just bugged. I think the thing is just bugged now. I don't think it resets out of that. I don't know, whatever. Oh, it does now. Okay. Bizarrely. No idea why. What the hell? Oh man, the goddamn detection radius is really something on this difficulty. It's so glitchy, man. It feels glitchy anyway. Still, that's all right.
Easy there.
Doesn't really matter.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then what east to Baronlight.
Better than sticking around a bunch of elders. Lots of smart.
I'll drink you under the table anyway.
That is a letter where I told you a beer.
Let's go.
Workers first. Important to watch your step,
Ulvin can't just ignore us like this, can he?
managed to make peace with us.
We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do? Have Arnold throw his crutch at him?
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey,
What's important is everyone made it out.
No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over.
You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Ulvund. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
He's down here.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it
Now
again.
what?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Ulvund himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
All the help.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out.
Seat's always open.
And see what else Mildif's cooking up.
Even the savior of Meridian needs a challenge.
To the claim.
I'm telling you.
Here. What news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback Trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
I'm more interested in selling stuff, actually.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
I've heard of your adventure. My armor can help.
Eyes up here, sister!
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
Pardon me.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway.
So... Definitely need that one.
If I can get through it,
Possibly the most
I'll be able to track down
underrated skill in the
Silence.
game.
Hades.
Alvin said no one.
Learn how to
Maybe
use
even a
it
Gaia
right.
backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light.
But it does take some
Or
practice.
poke around the Daunt some more first.
You know who gets all the shards?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oderg. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Walk it up, huh? Not again.
Some attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks. Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment. Fear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations to energize. That's it. And their armor's off. Shoot the energy. See if you can trigger a blast to cause damage. This one goes to the Nora.
What?
How goes it, Hammer?
Single attacks are child's play. A real fighter combines them. Practice this combination as a starter. Defensive opponent, break their weapon block, then follow through to attack with this combination. This is the aerial slash. Bring your blade down from the air onto your enemy. Deadly and a great way to set up follow-up attacks.
Anyone see where I put my drink?
Now remember, a jump off can not only give you distance from your opponent, it can also set up an aerial shot.
I'll tell you the odds, but hey.
The savior of Meridian wins! This move is called the Half Moon Slash. This attack will help you close on the enemy. And it's a good way to chain combinations together or get out of them. If you keep repeating the same attack, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
Almost ready to go.
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. That didn't do it. Try again. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense. That energy doesn't last forever. Keep the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Couldn't finish.
That spirit can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Yeah, you.
Challenge is
What
over.
the hell, man?
Yes, I win.
What? Okay. Yeah, sure.
Your move. Impressive. impressive attack.
Aren't we
I see how you earned your reputation.
Where I put my drink. Anyone! Anyone!
Slips away from my attacks again. I see how you earned your reputation. A bow won't win this. Can you finish this?
God.
Yield! I yield!
That was pretty shitty, honestly. I was really sloppy there.
Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Not really.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, O'Dirk.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
See you later, O'Dirk.
Farewell then.
Two new side quests.
My cup is empty. Fix it.
Aloy. Back for more, huh? Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
This Talon guy might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Okay.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Carja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Carja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Carja lovers. On your blasted way.
Real charmer.
How goes it, Hammerhead? There you are. Ho there.
Kiddo. Dead eyes. A little bit creepy.
Ho there. Took you long enough.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off! Oh, just stop talking.
Where are we? So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just not! I am with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking, yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom! And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design. Whereas I will perfect it. I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better, namely with explosive tips. Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact. Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Eyes up here, sister. Look at you. Oh, hi.
Alright, well, I reckon we're gonna call it a day here for now.
Red as a target green. Why is that, huh? Don't you have somewhere better to be? Wouldn't you like
Yeah,
to
well,
know?
we're gonna call it a day here for now. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't do all that much,
Well, I hope a
but
bristleback tripped him up.
we did finish up some stuff.
I'll,
Investigated the mine. Got Olvin to
Your compassion warms
reopen Chain Scrape. So I hope you'll join me for the next episode where we see if we can finish off some of these quests. We also have, I think it's probably a tower there. Yeah. Yeah, it is actually. I think it's the one up there. Yeah, we'll clear that one as well next episode. Until then, please take care, be safe, enjoy life, and good night, and good luck.